Well, it is Friday the 13th in November. It's 2020. What could go wrong on Friday the 13th?
It's a lucky day.
You think so?
It's a lucky day.
Well, we've had a lot of
I'm
unlucky
going to
days
go
in
buy a
2020.
scratch today.
You are today's the day. Huh?
Today's the day. I'm going to buy a scratch. I'm going to buy a scratch.
That's great.
Well,
That's
we're in a
fantastic.
good mood. We always are in a good mood. It's been interesting to see the market begin a new road ahead after the election.
Right, and that road is paved a little bit this week by vaccine. So we saw that on Monday. Markets just, I think at one point in the day, the markets were up 1,600 points on the Dow. It settled back up to about a little over 800. But when the vaccine occurred, we started to see a slight erosion in what we call the stay-at-home stocks, those that were purchased in order to take advantage of the pandemic with people working from home. And we saw a lot of those stocks go down in price, but have since returned up because a lot of people said, "Ooh, I'm going to buy some of that at a particular price," and we did a little bit of that ourselves.
Yes, we did. Today's little video for you is going to be a little bit different. We're going to switch a gear, but let us, before we switch, tell you that we are compiling the list of exchange-traded funds in the sectors that we're looking at. We're having meetings about that. We're looking at the stocks, updating the stocks that we want to do, and the managed funds, and we are getting current cash reports showing us where we are now after we've made some purchases, and we are rebuilding and re-implementing towards the direction we want to go, still cognitive of the fact that the election in Georgia will have a directional outcome or a pointing for us. So we aren't going to be all in real quick. We're going to walk our way slowly.
We've got some. We have to have some things transpire before we can go all in. But we want to talk a little bit about. We sent an email out yesterday, which would have been Thursday, about some exciting things going on at HMC Partners. Namely, we have two new advisors. One happens to have been a staff person for many years with us, Liz Sanders. Many of you know Liz. Liz has about 7 or 8 years experience in our industry. She started with Morgan Stanley, and before that she was a paralegal. But we were fortunate enough to hire her 3 years ago. And the thing about Liz is that she's very versatile. She can do many, many different things, and then and helped us a lot on the administrative side. But now she's jumped into the advisory role. So we have a really good upcoming young person. And then we added E.J. O'Keefe.
E.J. O'Keefe. He came to us from Edward Jones, but he is a longtime friend of yours and acquaintance of us. His family, I live in the same neighborhood as his dad, and known his dad, who's a successful business owner here in Greensboro. High reputation, quality family, quality individual. And EJ, in his own right, is another young person that has been successful, but has shown an interest in our industry, and you kind of developed that relationship as it went
I did through the years. EJ was a heck of a good soccer player, and then parlayed that into being one of the youngest Division I coaches in the U.S. for High Point University when he was 27, and then went on to be the head soccer coach at UNCG. He came to us because he's an entrepreneur. He's done a lot of different things to make money besides being a coach, and became a client. And so he had a lot of interest in money and finances and portfolios. So he came to us already pretty well schooled. As you said, went to Edward Jones and realized that probably wasn't the best path for him, so he came back to us, and we're thrilled to have him. And then finally, I think a lot of you do know that my son, Gibbs McCarron, is a member of our organization, and he's starting at the ground floor, working his way up in the service capacity, but his ultimate goal is to also become an advisor, and he's on a track to do that within the next 2 years. So,
and we told little Gibbs and I refer to him as little Gibbs because I've known him since he has been a little boy, that probably fair or unfair, his road is going to be probably harder than anybody else because we're going to there ain't no free lunches
There-
just because
there-
your last name is McCarron.
No, there's no nepotism here.
Yeah. So, but we're excited about what he's doing. Let us tell you this. This is another piece of the puzzle and excitement for us that illustrates for y'all assurance of growth, assurance that in the move that we made from LPL over to Summit, it was a transition that we knew that could help us get here. We have been working so hard and continue to work hard on plans and directions and objectives. And this really is now the beginning of the implementation of planning that has been 10 months in the works. It does not say to any of our long time clients that we're handing you off. This is our next generation of young folks. This is a way to keep HMC going. We're here. We are
We're
the
here.
folks
Yeah,
that the buck stops with. We are the people y'all talk to.
We like what we do. Obviously, we'll continue to do that. But at some point, we will need to, just because of time, and we all will have to retire at some point. So we need to have a transitional balance in place so that we can hand that baton off.
But that's long time coming and a lot of exciting things. New things, exciting things still are out there that we aren't going to announce to you, but we're excited about other folks within our firm that are growing. We're excited about opportunities of expansion into new areas. Many of you, I hope, are listening to our 98.1 show, as well as our WTOB on Thursday morning radio show. Those two relationships are really important to us and are helping us. Community involvement, a lot of things are going on, but most importantly, we're here to take care of you, and we're here to help you any way we can.
And always remember, it's your money.
And your money matters. We'll see you next week.